Good morning children. Welcome to MBM classes. Today let us revise some of the MCQ questions of the chapter Linear Equations. The first question, that is, you have to find the solution of x plus 6 upon 4 plus x minus 3 upon 5 equal to 5x minus 4 upon 8. The answers are 8, minus 8, 4 and none. So now first let us solve the first question and find out the answer. The first question is x plus 6 upon 4 plus x minus 3 upon 5 is equal to 5x minus 4 upon 8. So the first step is to find the LCM in the left hand side. What is the LCM of the denominator in the left hand side? It is 20. 5 4s are 20. You have to multiply these two numbers. 5 into 4, 20. Now you divide this 20 by the first denominator 4. 20 divided by 4 is 5 and multiply it with the numerator. Plus 20 divided by 5 is 4 multiplied by the numerator is equal to 5x minus 4 upon 8. Now you use the distributive property. 5 into x is 5x. 5 into 6 is 30 plus 4 into x 4x. 4 into minus 3 minus 12 upon 20 is equal to 5x minus 4 upon 8. Now what is 5x plus 4x? It is 9x plus 30 minus 12 is equal to 10 minus 2 is 8. 18 upon 20 is equal to 5x minus 4 upon 8. Now we can cross multiply. 8 multiplied by 9x plus 18 is equal to 20 multiplied by 5x minus 4. 8 9s are 72x plus 96 is equal to 100x minus 80. Equating the like terms, 72x minus 100x is equal to minus 80 minus 80, and here it is 144. 18 into 8 is 144. So it is minus 144. And here it will be minus 28x is equal to minus 224, or x is equal to minus 224 upon minus 28, which is equal to 8. So our first option is right, that is x is equal to 8 over here. So let us take the correct answer. X is equal to 8. Now moving on to the next question. Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupee coins as he has 5 rupee coins. That means let us take the first 5 rupee coins as x, number of 5 rupees coins as x, and number of 2 rupees coins will be equal to 3x, because it is given here as 3 times. And also it is given if he has it all a sum of rupees 37. You have to find the number of coins of each denomination, that is the number of 2 rupees coin and the number of 5 rupee coins. So let us proceed now. So first let us take the number of, let the number of 5 rupee coin be x. Therefore number of 3 rupee coin is equal to, how many times it is given? 3 times. So it is 3x. Also according to the condition, it is given 5 into x plus 3 into 3x is equal to 77. So 5x plus 9x is equal to 77 or 14x. Here the number of 2 rupees coins is 3x. So 2 into 3 is 6x is equal to 77. So 5x plus 6x is 11x is equal to 77 or x is equal to 77 upon 11 which is equal to 7. Therefore you can write number of 5 rupees coins is equal to x. What is x? 7. And number of 2 rupees coin is equal to 3x, that is equal to 3 into 7 which is equal to 21. So let me explain once again. Let us take the number of 5 rupees coins as x and number of 2 rupees coins is 3 times. So you have to take 3x. Now according to the condition it is given the total number of coins value is equal to 77. So you have to multiply the amount over here. 5 into x plus 2 into 3x is equal to 77 because the total amount is 77. Therefore 11x is equal to 77 or x is equal to 77 upon 11 which is equal to 7. Therefore the number of 5 rupees coins is equal to 7 and number of 2 rupee coins is equal to 3 into x which is equal to 3 into 7, that is 21. So let us see whether the option is here. Do you have 7, 21? Yes, I am having 7, 21. Now let us see the third sum. The sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363. Find the 3 multiples. So let us take the 3 consecutive multiples of 11 to be x, x plus 11, x plus 22. Now what is the condition given? It is given the sum of 3 consecutive multiples is given as 363. So now let us add the 3 consecutive multiples and equate it to 363. So according to the condition, x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is equal to 363. 1, 2, 3, 3x plus 33 is equal to 363. 3x is equal to 363 minus 33 or 3x is equal to 330 or x is equal to 330 upon 3 which is equal to 110. So the number of the 3 consecutive multiples are, first one is, so let us write the answer. First one 110, next one is 121. Next one is 121 plus 11 is 132. Let us see whether this option is there. Yes, 110, 121 and 132. Moving on to the next question. The perimeter of a rectangular swimming pool is 154 meter. Its length is 2 more than twice its breadth. That means we have to take the breadth as x and length will be 2 more than twice. That means 2x plus 2. We have to find the length and the breadth of the pool. So let us take the breadth to be x and the length to be 2x plus 2 and the perimeter of the rectangle is given as 154 meter. So let us solve this question now. So let us take the breadth of the pool to be x meter. Therefore length will be equal to 2x plus 2 meter. Now what is the perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all sides. So length is 2x plus 2, breadth is x. So since you are all solving MCQ question, you should try to solve as fast as possible. So inner rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So it is 2x plus 2 over here, and here it is x. Now count all the x's over here. 2 plus 2, 4x, 5x, 6x. So perimeter will be equal to 6x plus 2 plus 2 is 4. So it is 6x plus 4. Now what is perimeter given? 6x plus 4 is equal to 154, or 6x is equal to 154 minus 4, which is equal to 150, or x will be equal to 150 upon 6, which will be equal to 225. Now the length is 25. What is the breadth? 2 into 25 is 50. 50 plus 2 will be 52. So let us see whether the option is there. 25, 52. Yes, 25, 52 is there. So this answer is right. So MCQ you should try to solve as fast as possible without writing too many steps over here. Next, the ages of Rahul and Heron are in the ratio 5:7. 4 years later, their sum of their ages will be 56 years. So we have to find their present ages. So let us take the present ages to be 5x and 7x. 4 years later, that means after 4 years, their ages will be 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. And their sum of their ages is given as 56. So let us try to solve fast over here. So what are all the ages given over here? 5x and 7x. So what is the age after 4 years? It is 5x plus 4 and 7x plus 4. So their sum of their ages is given as 56. So we have to add these two and equate it to 56. So 5x plus 4 plus 7x plus 4 is equal to 56. 5 plus 7 is 12x plus 8 is equal to 56. 12x is equal to 48. X is equal to 48 upon 12, which is equal to 4. Now replace the value of x over here. 5 into 4 is 20. 7 into 4, 28. Let us see whether the options are there. Yes, 20, 28. So the B option is right. Next, moving on to the next sum. The number of boys and girls in a class are in the ratio 7:5. The number of boys is 8 more than the number of girls. What is the total strength of the class? So now what is the ratio of boys is to girls given? Is 7:5. So let us take the boys to be 7x and girls to be 5x. And see, one more condition is also given. Boys are equal to girls plus 8. That is, number of boys is equal to 8 more than the number of girls. So you write this equation over here. Boys is equal to girls plus 8. So now what is your boys over here? 7x. Girls is 5x plus 8. Now you subtract. 7x minus 5x is equal to 8. 2x is equal to 8. X is equal to 8 upon 2, which is equal to 4. Now coming over here, boys was 7x. So which will be equal to 7 into 4 equal to 28. And girls is 5x. So 5 into 4, which is equal to 20. So my answer is 28, 20. And they are asking the total strength. So total is equal to 28 plus 20, which is equal to 48. So D option is 48 is correct answer. Moving on to the next question. The organizers of an essay competition decide that a winner in the competition will get a prize of ₹100 and a participant who does not win, that is a loser, will get a prize of ₹25. The total prize money distributed is ₹3,000. That is, they are having 3,000 rupees. Among these, they have to distribute to the winners as well as to the losers. Find the number of winners if the total number of participants is 63. So out of 63 participants, you have to find how many are winners and how many are losers. Since they are asking in the question only the winners among 63 participants, you have to find the number of winners. Since it is an MCQ question, we will try to do it fast in smaller steps. So you know the total participants is 63. Out of 63, let us take the winners to be X and the person who is not winning, that is the losers, to be 63 minus X. Because out of 63 I have taken out X, so the remaining will be 63 minus X. And the winners are getting rupees 100 and the losers are getting rupees 25. But you know the total amount is equal to 3000 rupees. So let me multiply 100 into X plus 25 into 63 minus X is equal to 3000, or 100X plus, if you multiply these two numbers, you will be getting 1575 minus 25X is equal to 3000. So 100 minus 25 is 75X is equal to 3000 minus 1575 will be 1425, or X will be equal to 1425 upon 75, which is equal to 19. So the number of winners is equal to 19. So whenever you have a MCQ question, do it fast like this by drawing this Venn diagram like this. So you'll get the answer very easily. So since the total number of participants is 63, we have taken winners to be X. And since the winners they are asking, we are taking the winners to be X. And the losers will be 63 minus X. That will be the number of losers. And the winners are getting 100 rupees and the losers are getting 25. But you know the total amount is 3000. So 100 into X plus 25 into 63 minus X is equal to 3000. And 100X plus 1575. 25 into 63 will be 1575 minus 25X will be equal to 3000. 100X minus 25X is 75X, which is equal to 1425, or X is equal to 19. You always make the figure like this and solve the sums. It will be very useful for you to do it very fast. So let us see whether the option is there. So X is equal to 19. That is the number of winners is 90. Now moving on to the next sum. 3x plus 4 upon 2 minus 6x is equal to minus 2 upon 5. We have to find the value of X. So let us solve it as fast as possible. So 3x plus 4 upon 2 minus 6x is equal to minus 2 upon 5. So you have to multiply orally. 5 3s are 15x plus 5 into 4 20 minus 2 into 2 minus 4 minus 2 into minus 6x plus 12x, or 15x minus 12x will be equal to minus 4 minus 20. 3x is equal to minus 24, or x is equal to minus 8. Now you know the value of x. You have found the value of x. Let us see the option whether it is there. So x is equal to minus 8. Now moving on to the next sum. Ratio of 3 sides of a triangle are given as 1:3:5 and the perimeter is 270 meter. Find its sides. You know the sum of 3 sides in a triangle. What do you mean by a perimeter? Perimeter means sum of all sides of a figure. Here since it is a triangle, we are considering 3 sides over here. That is sum of 3 sides will be the perimeter. And it is given in the ratio 1:3:5. So you know whenever the ratio is given, we will be taking it in the form of x. So the first side is 1x, second side is 3x and the third side is 5x. And total is equal to 270 meter. So let us calculate now. So you know the ratio is 1:3:5. So 1x plus 3x plus 5x is equal to 270. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. So 9x is 270. Our x is equal to 30. So the first side will be 30 centimeter. Second side will be 90 centimeter. And the third side will be 3 5s are 15. 150 centimeter. Add and see whether you are getting 270. 150 plus 90 is 240. 240 plus 30 is 270. So perimeter I am getting it as 270. So let us check whether you are having this answer. So it is there 30, 90 and 150. Next one, The most important question. The sum of digits of a 2-digit number is 9. When we interchange the digits, the number becomes, that is the new number is 27 greater than the old number. It is 27 greater than the old number. Find the number. I hope you understood the question. There is a 2-digit number. The sum of 2-digit number is 9. When we are going to interchange that digit, the new number we are getting is 27. Underline this condition. Greater than the old number. So we have to find the number now. So let us do it fast. Make 2 columns. Since you know one is the old number and the second one is the new number. So make 2 columns. Old number, new number over here. So 2-digit number. Once is the ones place and tens place over here. Here also ones place and tens place. So here we are going to take the ones place as x. So the tens place will become, since the sum of the 2-digit number is 9, it will become 9 minus 6. Here when you come to the new number, we are interchanging it. So here it will become 9 minus x and the tens place will become x. So what will be the old number over here? Since it is tens place, we will be multiplying by 10 into 9 minus x plus x. So it is 10 nines are 90 minus 10x plus x are 90 minus 9x. So this is your old number. Coming over here, since it is tens place, I will multiply by 10, 10x plus 9 minus x. So 10x minus x is 9x plus 9. So this is your new number. Hope you understood these 2 steps. If you are writing these 2 steps correctly, your answer will be correct. First, you have to understand what is the sum of the digits is given. Sum of the digits is given is 9. So I am subtracting 9 minus x over here. I am taking the ones digit is x and the tens digit will be 9 minus x. Here we are interchanging. So in the place of tens, I will be writing x and the place of ones, I will be writing 9 minus x. After making the digits over here, we had to find out the number. For finding out the number, since it is tens place, I multiply by 10. 10 into 9 minus x plus x. Here 10x plus 9 minus x. After simplifying, I will get 90 minus 9x and 9x plus 9. So this is the old number and new number. Now you understand the condition. What is given? New number is equal to old number plus 27. This is the condition given. So you replace it over here. What is your new number? 9x plus 9. What is your old number? 90 minus 9x plus 27. So 9x plus 9x will be 18x. 90 plus 27 minus 9 or 18x will be equal to 117 minus 9, which is equal to 108. So how many times you are getting 8? 6 8s are 40. So x will be equal to 6. Now if x is equal to 6, that is my ones place is 6. What will be my tens place? That is 9 minus 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. So my number will be equal to 36. So let us check the condition. So if I interchange the digits, it becomes new number. So when I interchange 36, it will become 63. What was the condition given? New number is equal to old number plus 27. So you check whether 36 plus 27 is equal to 63. Yes, it is equal to 63. So I am getting the condition also. So my number is 36. Hope now you go and check whether you are having the option over here. Yes, first option is right, that is, and my number is 36. Though all the sums are equal to 9, I cannot guess my answer. I have to get that condition also. That is, my new number should be 27 greater than the old number. This condition is very, very important. If you are getting this condition, then this is the answer. 36 is the answer. Hope you understood all these questions. We will see some more questions in the next video.